Master, why wouldn't Vice President Pence overturn the election?
Why? Because he's not for Trump.
Oh.
He's not in that party.
Oh.
Just like you have a spy in your country from the enemy, from the opposition, or something like that.
Yes, Master.
I told you many times before about real friends. In society, some people act like your friend, and they help you in small things, and it seems like they're supporting you in some not very important things. But when it comes to very, very crucial decisions, they turn around and betray you.
Oh.
So up to that moment, up to before that, Mr. Pence seemed to support President Trump. But when it came to the important decision, he turned on him.
Yes, Master.
Making excuses. Deep in his heart, he did not want to do it. He did not want Trump to be president.
Oh. Why did Mr. Pence not want Mr. Trump to be president again?
Because he himself wanted to be president.
I understand.
Because he has been poisoned by some people, openly or secretly, telling him that Pence would be a perfect president.
Right.
He's been poisoned by that as well, and he has been influenced by all this dark energy from Biden and company.
Oh, wow.
All dark people, all negative. Yeah. But if you look at his face, you can see that he's not the lawyer type of person anyway, okay? If you can read faces.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
And he has such an ambition also, and greed for power. That's why the negative can use him even more.
Oh, wow.
And President Trump, from the positive side, he became also influenced by the negative power of Biden and all that baby killers administration.
Yes, Master.
Dark energy, negative magnetic field.
I see.
But you can't always blame anyone individually. The blame is on the karma that humans create individually or as a nation or as the whole group of allies or as the whole world.
Yes,
Right,
Master.
That's why our world is the way it is. You see, in heaven, we don't have this type of problem because the energy is different. The atmosphere is different. People don't fight for any material gain or profit or name or anything. Gain or fame means nothing to them because everything is peaceful and all the necessities are at their fingertips and distributed or are available universally, evenly.
Yes, Master.
Nobody needs to fight for anything. In this world, there are some people who are hoarding things so that other people are short. Yes. And the more short they are, the less voice they have to defend themselves or to ask for justice.
Yes, Master.
Justice are mostly not with the downtrodden, weak and meek. Justice mostly is for the powerful. You can see that very well in many of the news that we read recently, even from the Catholic system and bigger government system and all that stuff.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, you can see it.
Several days later, Master called to add more on the subject.
This is a trap in the world that many people fall into. When they are successful, when they're rich, they're famous and honored, they often fall into this trap of arrogance and ungratefulness.
Oh,
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Now, many people, when they're famous, rich, or in a high position in the world, they often feel very proud. They cannot help it. This is terrible for them. Like one time I read an article, just almost at the end of the Trump-Pence dynasty.
Yes.
I read an article somewhere while hunting for news for you. The writer said, I have found a perfect presidential candidate for the next election, something like that. And it's not Trump, it's Vice President Pence. Mike Pence. Oh, when I read that, I thought to myself, oh, man, now this guy is killing him. Now Pence is going to be dead. being a vice president out of nowhere already. He should be grateful that if it was not for Trump, he wouldn't be the top leader of the country.
Right.
Yes.
But because he's been poisoned, I told you also.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
When I read that article, I thought, oh, now he's dead. Pence is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's very easy to inflate the ego that way.
Right.
That's why he did not want to even try to return some of the ballot counts to wherever it belonged, to many of the states that had complained about fraudulence and irregularity.
Yes, Master.
I didn't even want to try. It might not be successful, though.
Yes, Master.
They might still reject it, just like they did already when Trump wanted to recount or whatever. But still, at least he should try.
Yes, Master.
But he didn't want to. He studied or found many excuses so that he didn't have to do it. Not as vice president, but as the president of the Senate, he can.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Yeah, I told you already. I explained some days ago why.
Yes.
Yes.
Because he's already inflated. Ego inflation is the worst thing you can have for yourself.
Yes, Master.
You will fall. You will fall. You will be hated and disliked by many people if you carry your inflated ego around. You will treat people like dirt, or even if you treat them politely, you don't feel that anybody is up to your standard. Fame and richness do this to you. It will drag you to hell. That's why in India, the wise, the sage, said that it's rare that the rich or famous person can become enlightened.
Yeah.
They're too buried inside their own ego. It's like a cocoon around them. They could not get out. Yeah, this is the problem. See, actually, when he was vice president, some years before, almost at the end, he looked better.
Yeah.
He looked more relaxed and more gentle.
Yeah.
And almost at the end of the Trump's era, many people tried to degrade him, and then they poisoned Pence.
Yes.
And that's how they did it. That's what we call in Chinese just kind of dividing strategy. They use them in politics.
Yes.
Yeah, Pence should have been old enough to know it. But maybe his character also is easy to be used. His inflated ego, being a vice president with not many attacks, contrary to President Trump. So he's already feeling he's something better. And then being poisoned like that, he should know better. This is a dividing kind of strategy, politically motivated. They did it on purpose to divide Trump and Pence. It was already a very difficult situation at that time, a vulnerable situation, and they want to take Pence away from Trump also. Many people felt in Trump's time, they criticized him, they didn't see him well, they didn't understand. I look in the news, and the people who are against Trump, they all look awful. Yeah, they look nasty to me. They look miserable. Not to talk about the aura yet. The face and the expression, they look hard, harsh, and awful.
Right.
Not trustworthy people.
Right.
The people, they call them rhino. I also look at them. They're not happy faces or smiling faces. They look so harsh. Yeah. So square, so boxed in. And also those Republicans supporting Biden, they look a similar type. Yeah, they all look very harsh, very kind of hard and nasty somehow. And those who support Trump look bright. You don't have to look at the aura to know that. Their face, their expression, you see?
Yes.
Their eyes, their facial features, all different. So you can see differently who is who, yeah?
Yes.
So you can say who is from the positive, who is from the negative side. You look at all the news and all these people, and you will understand what I'm saying. And you will agree with me. It's like that.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
And those who accuse Trump or condemn Trump, there are two Republicans. They sit on the January 6th committee, and the two of them are Republicans. Oh, their faces look so awful. You see it, huh?
Yes.
You see the one woman and one man.
Liz Cheney.
Cheney and who else? Kinsinger. Anyway, you know him. Oh, both of them look terrible. My God, I wouldn't want to even go near them. Oh, man. So you see the difference between the two group of people. It's not about the Democrats or Republicans. It's about their individuals, those who join the different parties for different purposes. Their purposes are written on their faces. Their aura is not to talk about, dark and muddy. Just look at their faces and their expressions and the way they talk, and oh my God, how can they even get into the White House or the Congress or the House Representatives? I would never understand. How would people even vote for them?
Yes.
I understand, Master.
Okay, I'm done.
Master.